Hi there, Danish learner. Welcome back to my channel, Danish Matters. I'm Tina Baga, your Danish friend and tutor. If you're new here at the Danish Matters YouTube channel, then this is about Danish culture and the Danish language, and sometimes a mix also. I hope you feel welcome here. Please like and subscribe. It will help the channel immensely. And if you want to support my work, you can go to the link down below to buy me a coffee and support my work with big or small amounts. Anything is very much appreciated. Thank you so much for doing so. So, welcome to Danish Matters. Today I'm talking about the words sidde and stå, meaning to sit and to stand. But we use those words a little bit differently than they do in English. So, often we would use sidde as in English, like to sit down. Jeg sidder ned. I could say, jeg sidder og something. And that is different from English because we use sidder or positions of what we're doing much more than you would do, or anyone would do in English. Yeah? So I could say, jeg sidder og læser. Imagine that I'm talking to someone on the phone and that someone is asking me, oh, hvad laver du lige nu? What are you doing right now? Jeg sidder og læser. I'm sitting and reading. You can even hear how that sounds at least incorrect in English, right? You wouldn't say that in English, but we do that in Danish. Jeg sidder og. We would say that, yeah? The same thing goes for the word stå, which in the present tense would be stå. And we would say, jeg står og. I'm standing and. Usually you would not tell your position to someone in English, right? It doesn't matter. It's not relevant. Somehow it's relevant in Danish. So we would actually tell people what kind of position we're in, like physically. Of course, not always, but in some cases, at least with these words. Jeg sidder og, jeg står og. For example, again, maybe talking to someone on the phone. Hvad laver hun? What's your wife doing right now? Hvad laver hun lige nu? Kan jeg snakke med hende? Can I speak to her? Hun står lige og laver mad. She's just standing cooking. Can you hear how strange it sounds in English? But that is what we do in Danish. We say it that way. Hun står og laver mad. Jeg sidder og, jeg står og, hun sidder og, de sidder og, han, hun, de står og, something. Yeah, that's how we use it. And the thing about sidde and stå is also about how we talk about things that we have placed somewhere or things that are at some place. Yeah, their position. So, for example, in English, you could say that the plant is sitting in the windowsill. And in Danish, we wouldn't do that. To sit to us is mostly, but not always, a living creature is doing that. Sitting is for someone alive. So I could say, hunden sidder, the dog is sitting. Min søn sidder og, ja, min søn sidder på stolen. My son is sitting at the chair, on the chair. Min søn sidder på stolen. Yeah. But about things, we wouldn't normally say sidder. So I would say for a lot of vertical things, that would be stå. I would say bogen står i reolen. The book is standing on the shelvings, in the shelvings, I don't know how you say that in English, but on a shelf, yeah? Then stå, because it's like this. It's like a human being standing, yeah? Then stå. Må jeg tage et glas? Can I take a glass? Ja, det står i skabet. Yes, it's standing in the cupboard, in the cabinet. Yeah, det står, because a glass would normally be put in this position, right? There is an exception to this, and that is for plates. Tallerkener. En tallerken, flere, multiple, tallerkener. Yeah, they are vertical, normally in most people's homes, but we would still say står. Tallerkenerne står i skabet, or simply, tallerkenerne er i skabet. Tallerkenerne er i det højre skab, for example. The plates are in the cupboard, the cabinet to the right. De står i skabet, de er i skabet. Yeah. And that would be for a lot of things. They're sitting in English, but they would be standing in Danish, or just being in Danish. I could say other verbs than sitting also, yeah, than sidde in Danish. Maleriet hænger på væggen. The painting is hanging on the wall. I think in English you might say that if it's a lamp and it's on the wall like that and not from the ceiling, you could say the lamp is sitting on the wall. But again, most of the times we would say that something that is sitting is a living creature. So I would say lampen hænger på væggen. Some might say sidder, but I would say definitely hænger. Paintings, lamps. Yeah. Hænger is also like this from the ceiling. Lampen hænger i loftet. The lamp is hanging from the ceiling, just like that one right there. Yeah, the one that you can see right here behind me. Can I? I can't point right, can I? Like that. That's my lamp. Yeah. It's hanging. Den hænger. Yeah. So that is a huge difference from English, that we would normally talk about hænge and stå instead. Yeah. And I have actually only written down the conjugations for sidde and stå. And I can just show that to you right here. At sidde, jeg sidder, or den or det sidder, jeg sad, og jeg har siddet. And of course you could also say, jeg havde siddet. Yeah? And then stå, jeg står, jeg stod, jeg har stået, jeg havde stået. Yeah, those are the conjugations. And just a couple of expressions with these words. I could say, den sad. And that was sort of like, yeah, that was totally right. Or it could be that I actually sort of hurt someone, maybe, often, probably, orally. So someone, I wouldn't say myself, I don't do that much, but maybe another person would say something that hurts another one, or that really, they would maybe tell someone off, like maybe that person actually deserved it. Imagine a difficult boss or something, and then your friend is telling you about, and then I said this, and I could say, or that person could say, ah, den sad. That was just like, oh, that was right, that was good, yeah? Another thing is about sidde is you could say, den sad, or den sidder lige i skabet. Skabet meaning the cupboard or the cabinet, or I mean, there are many words in English for scape. In Danish, go watch my video on scape. Yeah, there is one here on the Danish Matters channel. Den sidder lige i skabet. That means it's just so. It's just right. It's yes, the way it should be. Den sidder lige i skabet, or den sad lige i skabet. That's also the conjugation of sidde, yeah? Just like you saw in the conjugations just before, yeah? One with står could be, maleriet står godt til sofaen. Maleriet, painting, the painting, står godt til sofaen, meaning it fits well, it suits well, maybe the colors or the size or something of the couch, ja, the sofa. Den står godt. Det står godt til sofaen. Det because it's et maleri, ja. That was just a few expressions with these words. So I hope you know a little bit more about sidde and stå from this video now, and you can go out and use it. So remember, we don't use it always as they do in English. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, I am also a Danish teacher. I teach a lot, mostly actually online here in Danish Matters. So if you would like a Danish course with me, then write to tina@danishmatters.dk. I've been teaching Danish since 2009, and I've seen everything and heard everything, so don't hesitate to contact me. Thank you so much for watching, and happy Danish learning!